Good morning, and hey now, PSW staff, clients, and friends joining us. Welcome to Monday's class. This is Film Scoring Mondays, of course. This is, if you're just joining us, this is where I take a scene and we look at it, and I take out the music, and you guys give me your own score, and we kind of play the role of the film composer, and it's been a lot of fun. And thank you for playing along. So if you haven't done it yet, just send me the link. You can email it to me or fax it to me. I'm just kidding. Email it to me, and I'll put it in and I'll embed it, and then we'll look at the results on Friday. So we've been having a lot of fun with this. So we looked at the famous Jurassic Park scene where they first see the dinosaurs, and that was great. You guys sent me in some great stuff. So that was filmed in Hawaii. So let's fly over to Ohio. Why, you ask? Because we're going to look at our next assignment, which is the 1994 film Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank is filmed in Ohio. That's why we're going there, at a fictional. It's based on a fictional prison in Maine, actually, but they filmed it there. We'll talk about the movie, the context of what's happening that year. We'll look at your scene, and it'll just be a great Monday to get back into the week. So it comes out in '94. It's an American drama film, written and directed by Frank Darabont, and Hungarian writer, producer, director, and based on the 1982 Stephen King novella, Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption. In '94, if we take a look at what happens in '94, well, we know the O.J. Simpson trial is happening, which is the biggest thing kind of in the world, that's happening right here in L.A. But it's a big year for media, for technology and movies. So this is the first time we get digital TV, actually. So there's no more analog. Well, I mean, analog's going out, but this is the world's first digital satellite television services launch. So this is going to change how we watch movies forever. And then we get some huge movies coming out that year. We get Forrest Gump. We get Dumb and Dumber and The Mask. So we get good comedies like that. We get Pulp Fiction, which is going to introduce Tarantino and a super worldwide celebrity, and a whole new genre of filmmaking. Yeah, a new genre. We get Speed, a great action movie. So a lot of great movies come out this year. Shawshank was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, didn't win any, and it was kind of I don't know, not a box office failure, but people have said that. It kind of shows you like the ridiculousness of the awards, and we forget each year who wins what and what awards. It's really the art and the movie that lives on, because everyone knows this movie. Even if you haven't seen it, you've seen scenes or whatever. So, it doesn't really matter. It was made for $25 million and made $58 million. So that's not terrible. And I'm sure it made tons of money. So, and it's based on Tim Robbins as the main character. He's Andy Dufresne, and he's wrongfully put in prison for killing his wife and her lover. And he befriends Morgan Freeman, Red. They have this beautiful, great friendship. And Andy is a very smart, business savvy like person who is able to help the warden, who's corrupt. And he helps expose his corruption sort of as he's planning his escape from prison. The audience doesn't really know that he's doing this. That's why the Rita Hayworth poster is so important, because it's covering his nightly activities of escaping from prison, which takes 19 years. But I guess if you're in there all your life, there's nothing else to do. So it takes 19 years for him to get this escape with using this little hammer. So we'll look at that scene, and it's pretty cool. People have made comparisons to Andy's Christ-like figure, put in this horrible situation with other, people that are, kind of this lower life kind of desperate people, and he kind of gets people to rise above a little bit. he's got a lot of integrity in this movie. And there's certain symbols. Frank Darabont said he didn't plan it this way, but he sees the way, and I can kind of see some parallels a little bit. I mean, integrity is a big thing, and he's in this place where integrity is lacking completely in a prison. I mean, there's no real lower place to be than at a prison. So when you think of he's at the depths of kind of lower society. So let's look at the scene we're going to be scoring. This is finally when he's made the escape and he's set free. So epic scene. I mean, so great. Music's composed by Thomas Newman, who wrote a bunch of movies. The Player that we looked at, Cinderella Man, American Beauty, The Green Mile, Angels in America. I mean, tons and tons. Really great composer, and came from a composer dynasty. His whole family. I mean, his brother is David Newman, who's a famous composer and conductor. Their father was Alfred Newman, who's a really famous film composer of the golden era of Hollywood. And his sister Maria Newman's a composer. Uncles Lionel and Emil Newman were composers. And his cousins Randy Newman, the famous songwriter and composer. So super talented musical family. Let's look at the scene without the music now. So that scene works really well by itself. I mean, it's so well directed and acted that it's a really powerful scene. But we're going to need to come up with a score. So so hear me out. We've been having a lot of fun with this assignment, and we'll continue to have some fun. But now I want to take it to the next level. Okay, I want us to really become very attuned to what's going on in the scene. I want you to watch it a few times. I don't really want just a song or something that you happen to really like. Now, if you like it and it works, great. But I really want us to elevate and get to the next level of choosing the right music. Now, of course, like I've said, it's subjective, and it always is subjective. But it's got to be, we got to make a convincing case for what the right music is for this scene. And if it's something obscure and ironic or something, I'm all up for that. I'm not saying that it has to sound like this thing, but I do want to see some more thought and more care put into this. Again, I love all the work that we've been doing, and you guys are doing great, but I really want us to strive to go to the next level of film scoring. Don't just give me a song that you like or the first thing that comes to mind. Think about it. Watch the scene a few times. Get a flavor for it, of what it could be. Try to make your score stand out and make it be, wow, well, this make it so if I was the director of the film and you gave me all of these submissions, make it hard for me to choose I can't believe I got to choose one score when I have 10 or 15 that are so good. Make it, so I want us to continue this this level of thinking and care and time put into these film scoring things, because as John mentioned, there's going to be, I think, a gift card thing. So we really have to do a good job for him. And so having said all that, I want to take this time to really say this, because this is really fun, and we're taking it to the next level here. So and if you have questions or anything, just email me or reach out to me. I'm always here to help, and always here to give you guys guidance or any tools or anything you need. Because as you know, I put in a lot of editing time with these things. I take out the score, I put in sound effects, so I put in a lot of care too, because I care about this a lot and care about you guys. So okay, so having said that, let's get right to work and send it to me, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we'll see it on Friday. Okay, have a great rest of the day.